At this time in the life of the church and small organizations with generational shifts and the economy as it is, there's a lot of fear out there around money and mission. And I wrote this book to mitigate against that fear, to help people who needed to raise a little bit of money or a lot of money in churches and nonprofit organizations and boards, to have a go-to place where they could get the basic information that they needed around the spirituality and mostly the praxis, the actual to-do list of raising money in an institution. Stewardship is often the term that's used in the church, that is being a steward of that which we've been given by God. And so this book addresses issues of leadership. How are we stewards of what we have? And then also the formation in a community. Do we deserve the money we're trying to raise? And if we do, can we communicate that effectively to the people from whom we want to raise the money? This book takes you through the whole planning year, from soup to nuts. It begins with the strategic planning, the discernment that goes into the budget, the communications that needs to be done, how we do recruitment, how we do the campaign preparations, so that all of this is done in the spring and fall, spring and summer, and so that when you get to the fall, it's not this massive panic in August to try and get the campaign all done. It takes you through the whole year so that when you get to the campaign, you're centered and well, all the pieces are in play, all the 40 resources that are available in the book and on the downloadable website section it makes it so easy for anyone who has never raised money before, or for whom it's terrifying to raise money, to just go ahead and pick up the chairmanship of a stewardship campaign, or a priest to lead the stewardship campaign, and get it done effectively, kindly, thoroughly, and without much drama. It's bold fundraising, but it's gimmick-free. It's not offensive in any way. It's just very clear, helping people to give their money away and raising money for good mission to change the world. It's also got some sections on how to manage planned giving in your churches or smaller agencies, how to do capital campaign planning. It's not a capital campaign book, but it'll give you a sense of what's involved so that you don't have to hire counsel too early. And then it ends with a general treatment of generational sensitivity. As Generation X moves into leadership, it's the first generation that won't give by association. It will only give because you deserve the money and you can effectively communicate why you do. So there's a treatment of that information so that you're dealing with different generations differently as you raise money. The great generation, the silent generation, the older boomer generations, they don't give the same way, nor do they like being asked the same way, nor do they like being thanked the same way as generations X and Y. So there's a final chapter about generational trends and how you create different messages for different groups. And then finally, this book is about linking mission and conversion. That is to say, how do you help people with their conversion around money, giving, generosity, and the reduction of fear? And how do you help a church with its mission and the raising of money for that mission? I commend this book to you. It's been a labor of love for 25 years, and I hope you enjoy it.